Kyle, we've been recording. We were talking about your tech deficiencies.
You recorded that? Dude, my mouse died. It ran out of battery. I didn't even know mice used battery. I had to bust out this and this.
Is that a box of wires?
I feel like I'm permanently in the 90s, dude.
You fucking hate wires, dude.
It's like 7 miles of wire.
Yeah, I couldn't find the webcam. Right, the webcam comes out. It ejects from the PC.
You're on a desktop right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're in North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
What's your shirt?
Are we? Let me know when we're starting.
Yeah, we're like 10 minutes into the podcast.
Oh, all right.
You mean that's your reply to what I'm going to say? No, you're just going to say like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah. Okay. Hey, is that story old or told? Fuck no, baby. It's a new untold story.
A new untold story.
It's a fresh baked untold story.
A new untold story.
Yeah, keep the headset on. I think his shirt is like a periodic table, but it says sarcasm.
Yeah.
I forgot to pack clothes. I just packed goodies and knicknacks.
What did you? Yeah,
raspberries.
Yeah, isn't that what broke your computer? Was raspberries?
Yeah.
Oh man. Kyle, while you're connecting, first sponsor of the day. We know what it is. Game Time. I just used Game Time a couple days ago. Steelers, Bengals, freezing cold. I butchered typing the ad. I'm glad they came back after that. My hands were so frozen, but the seats were great. Game Time's created by fans for fans like us. If you haven't given Game Time a shot yet, download it. Just peruse what they have to offer. It's really easy to use. Download the Game Time app, go to the account tab to create a login and redeem code Untold, UNTOLD, for $20 off your first purchase. Download Game Time, last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Recording the ad in the stands, though, I did kind of feel like a douchebag. But hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Kyle, I think you're good enough.
You think?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. We all sound we sound better than if Fasoli was recording.
Yeah, I'll touch it up in Premiere too. Or it'll be good.
How is everything though, KB? You back?
Yeah, so I was at Planet Fitness and I got an Uber home and the guy was 1 minute away for like 15 minutes. And I looked at his profile. It says he has 1,800 trips in a 4.99 rating. So I was like, motherfucking this guy. I couldn't wait to drop his number. Finally cancels automatically. I get a new one. We're driving out of like the strip mall lot. And there is a car overturned, completely totaled. And it was this guy.
No.
Yeah, I think he died.
Yeah,
no, he didn't die. No, that's a lie. He did not die. Did he?
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn.
Did you message him?
That was exciting though.
What?
Did you message him after? Like, hey, dude,
yeah, I think I accidentally gave him the wrong like meetup point.
Yeah, I think that's more on you.
Mm-hmm.
You and technology. Do you have any news written, Kyle?
Yes.
Yeah? You want me or you to go first?
Mine's already G-rated.
Go? No, I didn't go. No, I didn't go.
But mine is G-rated. What's that? What? Okay. Mine is more of a story.
Okay. So, yeah. So I feel like you've kind of lost track of what the news is.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll do it. I've just been going.
I know what it is. I'm going through. I'm trying to make it work. It's kind of a bitch.
I get it. But No, I'm excited to hear your story. But I'll just do the news headlines. I'll keep it the classic way, and I'll let you express yourself on your version. Those headphones are so fucking funny.
Yeah. Jesus.
Are they Bluetooth? Like, could you listen to music and walk around?
Yeah, this is we're currently on Bluetooth. That's how we're speaking right now.
Sure, no, but like, can they connect to your phone and everything?
Yeah. So I'm gonna
cool.
try that out.
I'd love to see you forget your other headphones and wear those to the gym.
So we drove from New Jersey, and I had to drive the second half. So at night, my dad had to troll Brittany Mahomes. So I'd grab the wheel. Jesus, I drove from Richmond to Raleigh, but it may as well have been Poughkeepsie to Sonoma.
You're an awful driver. We've talked about that recently, but you also can't see.
Yeah, no, I drive like a shark with a cold hunts. There is no, none of my senses.
Why did you drive?
Because I had to. My dad he did the first half. I do the second half. He can't do the whole thing. It's like a 9-hour trip.
Well, he had to troll. No, but why did you drive over flying?
Oh, he had his car. He was visiting my grandma.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Got home, ate 3.5 enchiladas. That was a mistake. Started shitting filthy. You don't eat 3.5 enchiladas. You don't even eat 3. You don't eat 2.5 either. You eat 2 or 1.
Are you an enchilada guy, or is this a new thing?
No, it's just like a dirty burrito.
Well, I think, do you take, a lot of people fuck up the first time they eat it and don't take that corn wrap off.
Yeah, no, they were good. You just can't eat 3.5.
So did you have to pull over to shit anywhere?
No, this was when I finally arrived home after a fast.
Oh, okay. That's tough. All right. Did your dad actually troll Brittany Mahomes?
Yeah, he was trying. I think if you look, his current persona is like a Chiefs super fan.
Oh yeah, he goes back to the Chiefs super fan a lot.
Yeah,
but he also is like super sympathetic towards refs. Yeah,
loves the refs.
All right, I'll get into my news. Alabama is pausing lethal injections after the third failed lethal injection. If they wanted something that would really kill them, they should try Kyle's mom's cooking.
I only heard the punchline. It says my internet connection is unstable. But did you write that before I told you about the enchiladas she made?
Oh, I didn't know she made the enchiladas.
Oh, yeah, they were homemade. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wrote that beforehand. I've had your mom's cooking before. If I had to, I would rather have a bowl of silica gel than
I cannot wait for her to hear this. But no, I've been saying the same thing. The enchiladas were good though. Just can't eat 3.5.
Gastric distress. The iCloud has a bug across all Apple products that has been corrupting photo and video files. Apple has a bug. I bet it's a worm.
Yeah, we're leveling up.
We're leveling up. Locals have been jumping lines into the World Cup games, and when they're confronted, they get aggressive, saying that they're in their country. Locals should be allowed to enter first. Leave it to Qatar to not respect lines. Jumping in front. jumping in the front of the lines. Michael J. Fox delivers laughs and tears while accepting a high honor. Delivering laughs and tears is fine as long as he isn't delivering soup during a celebrity server. Burn a lot of people.
Did he spill the whole damn soup? That shit would be flying. Splish.
And that's all I have because I've been too engrossed playing the new Pokemon game.
We'll get to that. Let's start with my awards of the week.
Your awards.
Dickhead of the week, no brainer. It's Zigzagoon. And you saw that coming.
No
You saw that coming from a mile away, dude. I'm talking about
going to random Pokemon.
the quadrupedal raccoon-like Pokemon.
Yeah, Zigzagoon's awesome.
That was a no-brainer for Dickhead of the Week. Another podcast probably did it. Name 3 pros. I just named a con. Name 3 pros of Zigzagoon.
So the new Zigzagoon that evolves into Obstagoon, it's shiny. It's fucking awesome. It's a really unique colorway. And it's like
it has
like
a brown and tan. It's brown and tan.
Yeah, but like it evolves into a Linoon, but then it gets a new version in Sword and Shield where it evolves into an Obstagoon. It's a third evolution.
All right, Dickheads of the Week, Zigzagoon and Sudowoodo. Those are the 2.
No, dude.
That have
First
one,
of all,
2. Yeah.
I want you to look at
add it to their Wikipedia. Add it to their Wikipedia page.
No, don't add it to the Wikipedia that they want. Is it?
Add it to the update Zigzagoon.
Zigzagoon. So every Pokemon game needs their version of a Rattata, and that is Silver and Gold's Rattata.
Rudy,
the low level youngsters can catch it. What?
Yeah,
what about Rudy?
Dope or nope, Zigzagoon.
I'm looking at it right now, and I do like honey badgers, and it seems a lot like a honey badger.
It's a raccoon, Rudy. It's a raccoon.
This looks
the line like it evolves into that. Is more of a ferret.
And it's not even it's a Pokemon. Yeah.
I think that it looks pretty cool.
Okay.
Look at Obstagoon. It's bipedal. Got armor.
That's not Zigzagoon.
Zigzagoon evolves into that, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but it's not Zigzagoon.
But you can look cool and be.
You can't look at this Pokemon and tell me it looks cool. Oh, it's a normal type Pokemon. What is that even? Its height is like it's 1'4", 39 pounds. Its category is tiny raccoon. It's not even an average sized. Its weakness is fighting. Its weakness is fighting.
Fighting is a type. Fighting is everything normal has a weakness to fighting.
Can't even fight.
Yes,
it doesn't evolve. It evolves to Linoon.
Linoon or Linoon.
Oh, yeah, whatever. All right. Its ability is gluttony. 39 pounds. That's your best skill? 39-pound glutton of a raccoon, Zigzagoon, Dickhead of the Week, stamp it.
You piss me off so much, dude.
All right, we'll just speed through the rest. Flora of the Week is the baobab tree. If you don't know what it is, Google it now, Baobab. This tree had me giggling last night. It's one of the most ridiculous looking trees I've ever seen. It's only in Madagascar. I could look at baobab trees.
It is ridiculous.
Look at him. Look how stupid
Dude, this looks like a kindergartner's drawing.
Look at baobab.
How is this not Dickhead of the
Flora
Week?
of the Week. Easy Flora of the Week for the baobab tree. Music, You Was at the Club by the Boy West Coast and See Through by the band Camino.
Boy West Coast? That was like the viral, the guy with the really dark eyebrows.
So I didn't know he existed until today. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a catchy song.
You're like an internet-based guy. How did you miss him?
I completely missed it. I think it was more like in the Latin community.
Well, he was a flash in the pan. He was a flash in the pan. He disappeared.
Yeah, I think he got into some pedophilia. Crossword, 24 minutes, 57 seconds today. Pretty bad, but no checks. Mentality, I'm sober, going on 3 weeks, still on the lion's mane extract. Don't know if it's doing anything now. Might be a placebo. But I've been nicer. I've had a flash of moral righteousness and donated $17 to Wikipedia. They kind of guilted me. I thought it was the least I could do.
What page were you looking at when you donated?
Larry King's, and this is my Wikipedia find of the week. He was married 8 times. That's insane. Wow. All right.
Wow.
So I was trying to do the news. So I went to like Today in History.
Yeah.
And I got sidetracked. The first one I read, or like one of the first 3, was on this day in 1943, Philadelphia Phillies owner William D. Cox is permanently banned from baseball. His name is, for having bet on his own team. His name is Willie D. Cox. 3 penis. He's the owner of the PPs. But I went and researched him. He might be the biggest man of all time. He might be the biggest alpha of ever.
William
so
D. Cox.
Let me tell you about Willie D. Cox. In 1941, he entered the sports world by buying the New York Yankees of the Third American Football League, not the baseball team.
Oh.
He bought those Yankees. He then became president of the entire league before even coaching a game and changed the team's name to the New York Americans. Then World War II happens. He shuts down the league and ends up supplying all of the pilings used to reinforce the Panama Canal during the war. So he said, fuck that, reinforce Willie D. Cox reinforced the Panama, the most famous canal in the world. Then, in 1943, he bought the Philadelphia Phillies for $80,000. I know it's the 40s, but that's still dirt cheap. He was only 33, the youngest owner in the league by far.
Well, how'd he get his money?
He was a lumber magnate as
He graduated high
Willie
school at
D.
15.
Cox. He was a lumber magnate. He worked with big wood for a living. That was his side job. So he took over the Phillies. He's only 33. He doesn't know shit about baseball. At the time, the Phillies were terrible, the dregs of the National League. For a quarter century, they only finished above 500 once. So they were terrible. He started making big purchases. He hired Bucky Harris, a legend, a 2-time World Series champion. He hired him as the manager. And then it says Cox was a very hands-on owner. He tried to run the Phillies with the same strict regimen with which he ran his lumber company. So this is the next part. This guy, Cox, he thought of himself as a star athlete and routinely practiced with the players while dressed in full uniform. He would force his pitchers to throw him batting practice, which would on occasion take up the majority of the team's practices. And he would frequently show up to the clubhouse after the game to harass the players for poor performances. On one occasion, he fined a player for not scoring from second on a single, and he excused it by saying, "When I blow off steam, it's for the betterment of my club."
He's an asshole.
So then Bucky Harris is like, fuck this guy. He protests his interference. William Cox fires him. He fires the legend Hall of Famer Bucky Harris and then hires his high school track coach because he believed the team needed to be better conditioned.
Well,
he frequently gets into spats with umpires. And then finally he gets caught. Bucky Harris retaliates. He tells the league that Cox is betting on games. Cox says, "Yeah, I was. I didn't know that was against the rules." He claimed that he only made bets on hats, cigars, and dinners. He was then banned from the sport of baseball. The last owner to ever be banned. Right there. That's the story of William D. Cox.
Yeah, dude. I like. That's good, man. How did you stumble upon him?
On the Today in History.
Oh yeah, see, that was so long I forgot 5 minutes ago. That was the longest moment of my life. I think I blacked out with rage that you don't like Zigzagoon. I think Zigzagoon's kind of classic.
No.
So I told you to design a better Pokemon. Did you do it?
What?
In our text, I was like, if you could do better, design a better Pokemon. That's
not my job.
No, but you like if
somebody designs Pokemon for a living.
I would love that job.
Yeah, that's their job, and they fucked it up with the tree guy and Zigzagoon.
Sudowoodo is awesome. You should look at Bonsly, what it evolves from. It's a cute little sapling. The new Pokemon came out. You would love it. Except for the Pokemon. I will admit, the designs of them, they've run out of ideas. Completely. There's one that's
they made a
car.
tree that's not a tree. Like a car.
And that was the second generation. One of them now is just
what
a
are
car.
We on now?
One of them now, like the 8th or 9th. So they were at tree on second generation, like 2002. Now there was one now that's just a tumbleweed. It doesn't have any other features. It is just a straight up tumbleweed. Doesn't have eyes, a mouth, just a tumbleweed.
So they're just doing whatever.
Well, I don't think you can name a single thing that hasn't. Name something. Name a thing that's already been.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'll flip I didn't even plan this. I would flip my computer around, but it's plugged in. But my mom has an old timey set of keys. That's already a Pokemon. She has like a bell for Christmas. Already a Pokemon. Everything.
What about a podcaster?
What?
What about a podcaster? They have a podcaster Pokemon?
Not yet. So I actually designed a set of if Anus was asked to present their Pokemon. It's a base level podcasting type, probably fairy type Pokemon. And it's this is our first, it's Krayytum. And it shoots ooze out of its lip bump. As you can see, and it's got
the easiest thing is I didn't even know you did that.
That is worlds better than Zigzagoon and Sudowoodo.
Right, and Krayytum evolves into Pewcrak, which is he has a turd that he walks around with and opens it up and grosses out all the other Pokemon.
That looks just like a person, though.
And then finally, it evolves into its final form. Untelmi, and it's just Mook. It's all of our. It has Kyle's ears, my legs, and it has Mook. Do you wear that hoodie anymore?
It's on me right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it is.
Oh my!
So
dude.
its special feature is that everything is too afraid to look at it because its skin reflects against its hoodie and it blinds people. But it has your ears, Kyle, my legs. Rudy's little dick, and I gave also Rudy's unnecessary jewelry. It has rings on his finger. Its weaknesses are non-wordplay jokes, Fasoli's audio, tomatoes, advertisers, rough and rowdy, and podcasting in general.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we gotta make that happen.
I did this in like 20 minutes. And like they've just, the new Pokemon are bad. I caught one yesterday. It's just an olive. It's called Smoliv because it's a small olive.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
And then it evolves into just 2 olives.
You can't. How does anyone get into that?
The game is fun, but yeah, it needs. If I will quit. If there's anybody that's listening that has a connection, I'll quit podcasting. I'll quit Barstool and go design Pokemon. It would be my dream come true.
I have a connection.
You kind of do, right?
Yeah, we're very close to a top secret manufacturer of the rarest Pokemon cards in the world. My dad had to Uber someone that worked there, and the guy who worked there couldn't even like get dropped off near the facility. I'm talking. This is top secret. This is the best Pokemon manufacturer. It's in Raleigh, North Carolina. Look it up.
But you said it's top secret.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look it up. You'll find nothing.
Oh, so I did not get.
That's how secret it is.
The Millennium Print Group. Is that where it is?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. There's a lot of information online about them.
A ton of information online. Yeah. And wait, you guys live pretty close to this?
Right next to it.
Oh yeah. Wait, they're saying how secure it is. Like it is like armed guards.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Right.
Dude, you should dumpster dive there. You should dumpster dive. Have a tank.
Dude, I'm going to get blown up by a tank while I'm trying to dumpster dive for. Yeah.
There's already a garbage Pokemon too, made of garbage.
That's just Oscar the Grouch.
Would you just call him Oscar Grouch? Like Grouch is his last name?
Yeah, that's his last name. Yeah, that's his last name.
It's Oscar the Grouch. He's just a grouch. His name's not Oscar Grouch.
Fuck.
What? It's not an N64 cartridge, dude.
My internet connection is unstable. This is ridiculous.
I mean, you're in a semi-major city. You should have great internet.
It's a me thing.
Your internet's a you thing? How in the fuck is it a you thing?
It's everywhere I go. My phone never gets it. I don't know.
You know what you should get, Kyle? I get Manscaped.
Better help? What?
Manscaped. You should get
Helix
Manscaped.
spray?
It doesn't require any Wi-Fi. You just charge it. All you need is electricity. It's never too
the tech
early
is
to
a
play
little
holiday
bit tough
music.
for me.
Yeah, probably. Well, no, this is just an on button. We could talk about if it's tough for you after the ad. Santa cares about his sack.
No, I've used it.
Use code ANUS. I didn't make that joke. Use code ANUS for free shipping and 20%
who was cracking
off.
up at that?
Rudy, or was it Mook or Rudy? God damn it. The Manscaped Platinum Package 4.0 is a one-stop shop of a man who deserves it all. It has everything needed to help you deck the halls from face to balls. So they just hired somebody with a fucking multiple PhDs to do their copy. The Platinum Package has a product from the best-selling Performance Package, Ultra Premium Body Wash, Ultra Premium 2-in-1 Shampoo and Conditioner, and Ultra Premium Deodorant. Get the Platinum Package 4.0. Get 20% off with free shipping with code ANUS at manscaped.com. 20% off free shipping, code manscaped.com. I went into a bar before the Steeler game, and my buddy was outside, and he texted me that he's in line, but it auto-corrected, and it said, I'm line. And I responded, if you're a line, then I'm Florida, and my other friend's Georgia. Had him cracking up.
That you probably didn't even get a thumbs up. Dude, turn it off. Turn it off when you're with your boys. Just enjoy their friendship. Don't fucking hit them with shit like that. Probably exhausting for them.
Yeah, you're right. What else is going on?
What else?
You know how there was like the viral homeless guy with the golden voice from like probably 10 years ago? He was like singing into somebody's window.
Yeah.
I had it happen to me. If anybody can find this guy, he
was good.
He was in a gas station in Lawrenceville area of Pittsburgh. And he was wearing a Steelers hoodie. He probably wears that every day. He smelled exactly like dehydrated piss. And he had a San Jose Sharks hat on. And he just walked up to me, and he had the best radio voice of all time. And I was like taken aback. I thought it was almost like a prank. Like, is this like a local, like, you know, when like Demi Lovato was an Uber driver, did they like send one of their news people out to be a homeless guy in a gas station? Because he came up to me, he was like, you know, Tom Brady. I can't even do his voice.
Oh, so he wasn't a singer. He was just a talker.
He was a radio voice. He was the best talker I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Could he string together sentences?
All he could talk about was like reading NFL. He could just like, I think he memorized NFL headlines. His comforter is probably the sports section. And so he probably just gets the imprint of like the sports headlines on him. And so he was just like, Tom Brady threw a touchdown pass in 4 different countries now. It's unbelievable, right? And he said, you're going to love this one. Tom Brady is 45, and he said Patrick Mahomes is 25, and he's old enough to be his father. Did you love that? And I was like, yeah, I loved it. And but I need somebody I wish I could find him. If somebody's in Lawrenceville area of PA, please find this guy. I promise you'll go viral.
Sounds like Frank type talk.
Yeah,
that is a guarantee.
You think Frank has a good radio voice?
Viral.
No, but I'm saying like what he's saying. It's the same genre of conversation.
Yeah, but you'll go viral. And West Virginia, yellow hoodie, jacket over top, San Jose Sharks hat.
What is the gas
station? I don't know. It was in Lawrenceville, so it's like not that big of an area.
Fuck, dude. Let's set up a GoFundMe for him. And then if we can't identify him after 5 days, then it's our money.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, all right. Let's do that. Fuck it. Give me a talking point. What you got? Fuck. My mom has fucking just pyramids of mason jars around the house. Because her and my dad are into Dude, her and my dad are like really...
almost fell on my head. It's not even like creating a conjunction with anything. It's just a stray and.
She has an and? I just
a stray and,
pyramid of mason jars. My parents are so big into pickling. All they do is fucking pickle. And there's just fucking mason jars. I just kicked over.
That would drive me crazy.
It's unbelievable.
You got a fucking dumbass
you got an
jack.
You got a big jack. What do I got?
I got nothing to.
3 lanterns, a big T, an old clock, an owl that looks like a pumpkin.
Yeah, what's up with mom's designs? This is in our office, our computer room, farmer's market.
Oh, my mom. Oh, she came back with a little.
Put this in the kitchen, if anything.
Yeah.
Put it in the kitchen,
Rudy?
if anything.
Wait, that's in the nursery. It says farmer's market. Is it a baby farmer's market? Is just like titties. That's the strip club. The strip club is a baby's farmer's market.
Rudy, what the fuck do you got?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I think my mom hung this up. I'm
Wait
pretty
a
sure I
minute.
painted.
Yeah, what is a farm fresh pillow with a honey? This is outrageous.
My mom loves hanging up the art I made as like a child, and all of it is so bad.
Well, that's pretty sick.
That's kind of fresh.
Really? I think it's pretty fucking mid.
No, I think that's pretty sick. What else you got, Kyle?
Good Night Moon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't hold up like crazy, but the visuals are good.
Yeah, the visuals are good.
Kyle, you'll like this one. I have a plaque from Africa that I got in South Africa. It's made of wood.
Why would I like that?
Because you like maps.
Oh, yeah.
It's the shape of the continent.
You were in Africa, Rudy?
Yeah, I went to South Africa.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't count. Yeah, dude. I've kicked over like 100 mason jars.
Keep losing internet.
I hear you. You've been good.
We can hear you fine.
No. It is impossible to be comfortable.
I'm losing like every 5 seconds.
Do you want to call in with your phone?
No.
Okay.
I was agreeing it's impossible to be comfortable at home.
You were agreeing by saying no sternly?
Yeah, no, it sucks. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure you can understand my confusion there.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. It is hard to be comfortable at home. It feels weird.
My mom and dad wanted to do like a movie night, and we let my mom pick. And we sat down and she chose fucking just Family Guy. We watched like 4 episodes of Family Guy.
That sounds fucking awesome, dude. My mom hates Family Guy.
I don't think my mom likes it either. She was just on her phone the whole time.
Wait, is Family Guy good?
I haven't watched it in so long. When you're a kid, it bangs.
I think it's funny. Dude,
It bangs as a kid, but like you wouldn't expect that. I was my mom and my dad just sitting watching Quagmire. My dad laughs so hard at Quagmire.
Yeah, I didn't need to.
You laugh?
No, the name Glenn Quagmire.
Yeah, that's the funniest part about him, probably.
Yeah, no, it's pretty funny. It's some good writing.
Yeah, for sure. Kyle.
You got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
We saved the best for last. I'm about to go have some SoCo.
It's the holidays. It's the biggest drinking time of the year. And whether you're at a festival, tailgate, ugly Christmas sweater party, SoCo is the ready for anything whiskey. It's packed with flavor. We all know that. It makes an incredible SoCo sour and a variety of other cocktails. One of my favorites, SoCo Black. It might make me go back to drinking right now. I'm craving one right now. SoCo Black has just the right balance of sweetness wrapped in smoke flavor for those who like their whiskey bold. You can try a SoCo sour shot. They're so easy to make. 1/3 SoCo plus 2/3 sour mix. Boom, done. It's so tasteful. Just the right mix of sass and class. That's my kind of whiskey. Times change, and so do what we drink. Make a more tasteful choice. Choose SoCo.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah,
as you should. Good work, Kyle.
We did a movie night too. We watched the Gentleman with Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I always take control of the movies because it just will be a calamity if I don't. And I just picked that one because it's easy, it's entertaining, it's not too complex. We're not going to get hot takes from anybody. Yeah. It's a really basic watch.
That's good. I imagine what's your relationship with your parents? You guys cool? You guys tight?
Yeah, we're pretty tight. They're homies for sure.
Kyle, you good, man?
Yeah.
Barely. How's the black nephew?
Dude, I had to sleep in his crib last night. No, I don't know. I haven't seen him. I heard he's good. It's been a year, so I don't know.
It's hard to you said on the yak, he almost lost his cock.
He almost lost his cock. What is that? A tourniquet?
Yeah,
piece of his hair.
Your sister's hair.
Yeah. Somehow a piece of hair wrapped around his whole fucking dick, squeezed the life out of it, turned it blue. You got to see the picture that
I don't
got in the group chat. Dude, I remember freaking out in the group chat when that picture came through. I didn't believe her. I was like, there's no way a hair can just, without human interference, wrap around a cock and squeeze the life out of it. And
you gotta stop calling it a cock, dude.
My nephew's cock? Well, that's what happened. And it tied itself. I was like, someone either tied that hair around his cock, physically, manually.
Dude,
there's no way it happened.
7 months.
Naturally.
It's not a cock. It's not a cock, dude.
He's in pre-K, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't think you get a cock till 4th grade.
All right, fair.
Carter Huffman was the first one with one.
Oh my God. Carter Huff. When I just think back to grade school, he always had his cock out. He was the most sexualized person of all time.
Yeah.
Good kid.
I mean, he's just a 30-year-old.
No, bad kid. Now. Good adult. Good 30-year-old.
Good adult, bad kid.
Yeah, bad kid. Bad kid.
Dude, my TikTok algorithm somehow on the Amtrak from New York to Pittsburgh, I have black TikTok now. And with Thanksgiving coming up, every other video is just the types of aunties at Thanksgiving.
I love that shit.
And there's so many types of aunties, dude. I had no idea.
Yeah, I know.
But I kind of want to throw myself into one of those TikToks where it's just I want to be one of the types of aunties, like Nick. Just wedged right in between of the types of aunties. I could open up my TikTok now and see 55 black men acting like they're aunties.
I do. They're good.
You got to show your nephew. He'll geek out.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He probably won't even understand the humor. Let's be honest here.
On the train back though, we stopped. Just in the middle. It wasn't at a station, and the police came on the train, and it went up to this guy, just a smaller. I think he was of Asian descent guy, and they were like, "You need to get off this fucking train right now." And he just put on his headphones and turned from him and looked forward. Didn't do anything. And then like 5 more cops came onto the train. They're like, you need to get off this fucking train right now. And then the conductor came out to talk to him. He was like, I only want to talk to the conductor. And there was footage of him apparently to get on the train. There was an older woman in front of him in line, and he just pushed her just like out of the way. She toppled, and he got on the train and sat down. And this guy he was like defending himself. He saw no wrong in what he did. He was just like, yeah, she was taking forever to get on. And they ripped him off of the train and like just threw him off in like Latrobe.
Oh, this wasn't even in New York. Oh, this was in New York originally?
It was on the train started in New York, but I know. I think he did it to her in Philly, and the cops were waiting in Latrobe.
That's awesome. I mean, well deserved. He should have been kicked off for that, but that I can feel his pain. Like when the woman just wasn't getting. Yeah, it would.
But they like.
He's a hero.
He did not fight. He like just was picked up, but he was still like in his sitting position as he was being carried. He was almost like he was like Elijah Wood's character in Sin City. He's just real quiet but fucking crazy.
Very underrated villain. Speaking of Elijah Wood, this is episode 319. Elijah Wood is from the 319.
How's
Eastern Idaho?
Coincidence?
Eastern Iowa.
Give me some Iowa facts.
I can't give any. I can't praise. It's Ashton Kutcher, Elijah Wood, Nia Long, and the legend Dan Gable, and that's the reason I can't roast this area, because Dan Gable, it's sacrilegious.
Is Dan Gable a wrestler?
Yeah, the best of all time. I can't.
There's a
say
wrestling
anything
Pokemon,
nice.
Tyro, wears a singlet.
Tyro?
He's crouched down. Tyro, wrestling Pokemon.
Okay.
He's gray?
No, he's not. Okay.
What?
I thought you said Tyrone.
Yeah, just a Pokemon named Tyrone, dude. Wait a minute. I remember vividly there was just a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Tyrone.
Why does that ring a bell to me too?
I think there was a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Tyrone. Yeah, Tyrone too. Oh, it was Tyhone. I thought it was Tyrone. I always called this thing Tyrone as a kid.
It's Tyhone. Tyhone just sounds like a Tyler Hone, like a lame white dude. Tyrone.
Dude, we haven't even scratched the surface. Yu-Gi-Oh has the weirdest fucking none of them make sense. Anything
after Pokemon, it doesn't count, doesn't matter. Yu-Gi-Oh, like it's the direct ripoff.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but I went by Tyrone for a little bit in high school, which is kind of
you used to go by Tyrone.
I think that's kind of problematic.
Why?
Why'd you do that?
Well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was fine.
I mean, it's not. You weren't talking like a black man, were you?
Yeah. Nah.
So I don't think it was the name that was the. You were essentially a Jeff Dunham puppet, dude.
Yeah. There's the video of me on the scooter there's proof that I went by Tyrone.
Yeah, somebody yelling "Go Tyrone," and you intentionally crashed the scooter, didn't you?
That was my move for a while. Like I would get on crutches at my college's cafeteria and like purposely fall. And
how does that fucking become your move? Did you have crutches? I
was the guy who like would fall as a joke, as a prank. Dude, this was like, that is Ohio. That was the funniest thing you could do in Ohio in the early 2010s.
Was fall? Yeah, for sure.
It's like pretend to fall down the stairs.
How do you pretend to fall down the stairs? You just do it, dude. None of that's pretending. You're just doing it.
Yeah, but you do it like you're kind of like gripping the edges of the stairs. You're not actually tumbling.
Honestly, though, if I saw you like heels over head tumbling down steps, that's funny. But the video of them yelling "Go Tyrone" and you're on a scooter and flipping over it, you fall pretty hard.
Yeah. So I would hurt myself. That's how I got my first concussion, is just like on Vine. I didn't have an iPhone, so I had to use an iPad, and it was very hard. And I would just film myself just walking into walls and like banging my head on things. Yeah.
And you actually got a concussion from doing that?
I got a severe concussion. I didn't like, I was a denier.
Is
I thought
the
it was
TikTok still out there?
It was a Vine. That's
Is
all gone. It's all gone. It was just me hurting myself. And yeah, the concussion, don't fuck with concussions. It was the worst thing ever.
Really? Rudy, you've had to have had a few.
I got really lucky. I never got a concussion playing hockey.
And it was delayed. So that's what freaked me out. That's when I wrote my like love note or goodbye note to my parents, because I didn't feel the symptoms.
Wait. You wrote a goodbye note to your parents?
We've talked about this.
I don't know if we have. I know you wrote a goodbye note. You wrote a goodbye note when you got too high.
That was, yeah. Yeah, this was like on a sticky note, because my parents were on vacation. I experienced delayed concussion symptoms. I didn't know what it was. I thought my brain was shutting down. And I remember I was, even in that moment of pure panic and like adrenaline, I still felt too shameful to call an ambulance. I was like, I just laid down and accepted my fate. And then that's when.
Wait, you just laid down ready to die?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to be the guy who calls an ambulance for himself. And that was that.
That's not like a trope. Every friend group has the every friend group has the guy that calls the ambulance for himself. Why are you acting like that's a trope?
I didn't say that, but I'm sure
you said you didn't want to be the guy.
I didn't want to be that guy. Yeah. Like the thought of like getting loaded into an ambulance. That's like the wackest thing you can do.
Yeah, you're right. Shout out to big shout out to Raycon, the headphones.
Yeah, they're great.
Founded by Ray J, brilliant businessman. Raycon's fitness earbuds help you take your workout to the next level with the power of premium sound that's smart tech. They were featured in Esquire magazine's Best Gadgets of 2021. They were voted the best earbud of the year. They offer unbeatable battery life, 9 hours of playtime, 54 hours of battery total, nearly double of battery life on the other brands on the market. Their customers love them. They've given the product over 35,000 five-star reviews. With Raycon, you get to the top-of-the-line earbud functionality with high-quality sound at half the price of other premium audio brands. Now's the perfect time to pick up a pair of Raycon fitness earbuds. Right now, you can get them for $20 off. If you go to buyraycon.com/untold, use the code on the page, you unlock another additional 15% off. So that is a lot of money off. Go to buyraycon.com/untold to get access to this limited time offer. Is your dickhead of the week always going to be a Pokemon?
No, that's one thing I don't do. I consider every sentient being when I go, and it's an exhausting process, but I'm very meticulous about how I decide. I go through, celebrities, I go through local criminals, I go through sometimes animals, fictional characters, depending on, what they're up to. And this was, like I said, no brainer this week.
I bumped into the Wheeling mayor, who does not like us.
What was his tweet verbatim?
I won't be able to do it. Does verbatim mean exact?
Yeah, because I'm going to look it up.
It was something like comedy is hard. He said something about us using old and tired stereotypes. It's funny that he said we used he didn't have to say something, but us using stereotypes, we just did man on the street. So that was just there.
So we were in our hometown, downtown Wheeling, West Virginia. We interviewed only the people that we saw, and we posted what they said. And it kind of made it did make the city look a little bit trashy.
I don't think so, dude.
Not even, like, there was just clearly one person, their opinion. We just posted what they said. And he said, first off, the video highlighted Wheeling in a positive light.
Yeah, the restaurants.
It was a good video. There's no other videos about Wheeling that's going on, and we're getting them all these views, all this attention, and he, instead of just either ignoring it or promoting it, he said to us, comedy is hard.
Yeah.
And then that, well, props to him, because that's like the most infuriating thing I could hear from him.
Mook just sent the text verbatim.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So Mayor Glenn
responded to it.
Glenn Elliott with 2 N's, 2 L's, and 2 T's. He said, making funny videos is hard. Doing so without condescension and playing on stubborn stereotypes is even harder. Let me know when your next Roots rediscovery tour is, and I'll help you find better material. Do better.
But then we reached out to like do something with him, and he said no.
I think Corey said, "Hey, yeah, I'm down to meet up. Let's talk."
Yeah, I had to bite my tongue because doing comedy is hard, except when you get to film in Wheeling, when it just does itself. It's actually one of the easier places to do it.
Right. Dude, now I'm re-mad about it.
I'm re-mad about it. I got re-mad when I saw him.
Mayor Glenn Elliott, making comedy videos is hard.
Yeah, I got re-mad.
His @ name is Mayor Wheeling. Stupid. That's just a stupid name for an @ 1,300 followers.
He sounds like a real comedy understander.
I don't think he's a bad guy.
Oh yeah, here's his recent hit is November has become the new September in the city of Wheeling. And then he posted the weather showing that it's in the 60s.
That's just 1 month apart. Nope, 2 months.
November has become the new September. Dude, August has become the new June. With the weather, with that hot weather.
But like September is maybe the most nondescript weather of all time. Just like, damn, it feels like September out here.
People, whenever the weather
it feels like September outside.
No one has ever said that.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
When anyone says do better, that is infuriating to me.
Yeah.
Like he hit you with a do better.
Yeah. That's infuriating. It's not as infuriating as not your best. I'll say it time and time again. Not your best is the most infuriating shit.
Yeah. When you just post something and well, you know what they're saying. They're saying it sucks. But the fact that they say not your best, don't say it. Just tell me it sucks. Tell me this video wasn't funny or this tweet wasn't funny.
Yeah. I got hit with that in real time over the weekend in Bridgeport.
You got hit with a real time, not your best?
Whoa, oh yeah. So you tweeted that you bombed pretty hard.
I bombed really fucking hard.
Hardest ever?
Hardest ever, yeah, for sure. We're in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's like a mixture of 50 people, like 15, 20 of them are SAS fans, Barstool guys. Another 20 are locals. Another 15 are just random minorities. And I just bombed. They didn't give a fuck about me.
Random.
So the Barstool guys were white.
What were the proportions of this crowd?
It was like 20 white guys, bunch of random minorities, and then like geriatrics. So it's just like the worst crowd.
So you're saying just like there was white guys and non-white guys.
And old people. Yeah. Which is not the
white people?
Yeah. So trying to make all those people laugh at once is like impossible. Unless you're like a magician.
Yeah, that's...
I think you're confusing magician with comedian.
Yeah, you might be right. So
no, you are the correct profession to make those people laugh, Connor, not a magician.
Sure. You're right. I had a rough set, really rough set. And I get off stage. I immediately go outside, like start taking laps because I'm
first off,
physically in pain at this point. Go ahead, KB.
So how long are we talking?
15 minutes.
And that
15
probably
minutes
feels a
set.
lot longer.
And did you know pretty quickly that it was gonna be it was gonna be a bad showing?
Yeah, I asked them if they were like happy to be here, and 6 people said like half-heartedly, like, yeah. And the rest of the room was
Dude, that props to you. That's like that would end my life.
Yeah, I tried crowd work too, and like 2 people were like actively making out during my set. Nobody cared. It was just it was brutal. So I get off stage.
If people treated comedy shows like a movie, like a dude in the back's getting a hand job, that would be the funniest shit ever.
Dude, I like called it out too. I'm like, these 2 people are making out. They don't give a fuck about me. And everyone was just like, all right. Like nobody
laughed at that either.
Nothing.
Oh my God.
So I get off stage. I'm in physical pain at this point.
Yeah,
And like 5 minutes later, I get a text from Sass like, yo, come back to the green room. And I get to the green room and the waitress had sent back Jameson shots for me. And she told Sass, he's like, hey, that wasn't his best up there. He's probably going to need
that gets worse. It gets worse.
Yeah.
Sympathy shots, and she said it wasn't his best.
Yeah, she was like, it looked rough up there.
Oh, a patronizing shot?
I mean, halfway during the
patronizing shot.
Halfway during the set, it went so bad. I was like, who in here has like heroin? Like, come shoot me up. Like, this is terrible. Like, I'm going to end it all.
Oh, how did Sass do?
Sass did good. It's just...
Damn, I wish I had passed that. Sorry.
Dude, kudos to you, because like, if that happened to me once, I don't know what I'd do. But like, you've made big rooms laugh. You've made bigger rooms laugh. When you opened for us, you crushed. But like, I just don't get, if you're doing the same thing, how does it, I don't get it.
It all, like, a lot of it depends on the crowd. Like, obviously I could have been better, but it's like, you're against all odds at that point when it's 50 people in a room that's supposed to fit 320. And it's just a weird mix of people that like aren't excited to be there. So it was a tough one for me. There's like,
how do you sign those off? Like when you bomb, do you sign off in the same way, or are you just like, all right, guys, fuck me, and then just leave?
I have to be a little bit peppy because I'm the host. I have to be like, all right, you guys didn't like me, but you're gonna love.
Wait, you were the host?
Yeah, I host on the road.
So you had to do more than just your set.
Yeah, you had to go back out there.
Oh, dog, dude, I'm in pain, dude.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're.
I have to
it's kind of
come
fuck.
back.
Why are you doing it? Now I'm pissed at you because I feel so shitty just hearing that.
I mean, it's part of the job, man. Not every show is
that. That sounds like a miserable field. I get like the highs are high. Is that what keeps you going when you do crush? It's an ultimate. It's like a drug.
Yeah, the highs are high, the lows are lows, and in between is just nothing. It's a very, very up and down job.
So you're probably, when you're off the stage, you probably feel very numb.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh man, dude. And then like, did you have any other shows that night?
No, we ended on that. That was the last show of the weekend. So
you just, oh fuck, man.
Yeah, it was brutal.
I'm trying to think of like a worse thing to deal with that isn't like tragedy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like getting like knocked out in like 4 seconds in the UFC, but you're still getting a pretty decent amount of money, and
people still respect you on some level.
Yeah, they're like, that guy took a punch. Props to him. So,
well, and then you get like the sympathy people that come up after. They're like,
that's worse.
I thought you were funny, but like nobody else did.
Dude, you're just describing the worst situation.
No, the sympathy people that are like, that was brave of you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's like, they didn't even think you were funny.
Yeah,
that was really brave of you.
You know how many, you're so like, so many people wouldn't even have the guts to do that. And you did. Look at yourself. Like, that's a win in itself.
Yeah. It was brutal. A tough go.
I kind of want you to like keep doing this.
Bombing?
Yeah. So it's like, or like, I want it to happen more. So it's like a win-win. It's funny for us to talk about and hear about. if you fail. And then if you do good, that's a win in the moment.
Yeah, it's going to happen again. And I'll say I have 3 times in like doing comedy where this has happened. And this is easily by far the most like traumatic.
So
But
like
it'll happen again.
you haven't had a set since then, have you?
I've done a mic. when I got home.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done a couple mics, but nothing like
pretty gay.
that. Yeah, I want to get you on. Nick, we got to get you to a show, dude.
I got a hell of a joke written about pallbearers. You're gonna love it.
Hell yes. But yeah, I'm going to New Brunswick the first weekend of December, so I'll probably bomb
New
on
Brunswick.
one of those shows. So I'll keep you guys
Jersey.
Nah.
Yeah, Jersey.
When the next time you bomb, just be hyper aware of all like everything around you and what is like making it so bad. Aside from the lack of,
I have another cringe detail if you want it.
Yeah, dude, pretty
Please.
bad.
Yeah.
I brought up the feature act, and the first thing he said was, "Guys, do you guys think that was on you or on Connor?"
Oh my God.
And then he went, "Connor's funny as fuck." And I heard that and I just ran outside. Yeah, it was tough.
Dude.
That was nice of him to do.
Yeah, but you just don't do that.
No, I don't think. I think that's an asshole move.
Unintentional.
Yeah, you think just let it die? Let it die.
You're bringing it.
Next time you do it, can you please just like pull out your phone and start recording so we can just get like right in the middle of it?
Yeah, we're a GoPro.
Yeah.
I have the voice recording. I'll find like a clip or a part where like
just give me a part.
Dude,
I don't know if I'll be able to make it through that.
I tried, like I went to like the cringe subreddit and like this one bridesmaid, this wedding speech tapped me out cold.
I can't do cringe.
I can so easily
put myself in the shoes of every single one of them.
Yeah, me too. I've been in those situations, and it really is irreversible trauma if it's bad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston.
I understand what. Yeah, now 3 weeks, 18 days sober because of that.
Is it because of that?
Well, because usually when I black out, I don't know what I did, and I always assume that I was like fine. Like, because I think I woke up and I was like, all right, that went well. I remember feeling good. That's going to be funny. And then being that blissfully unaware and like that scared me. I'm like, I can't be doing that.
What are the elements on your shirt? Is there any other jokes on it, or does it just spell out sarcasm?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
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 You're out of clothes. Is that like your dad's shirt?
It was I went to Walmart to get size large underwear. I needed to upgrade anyway. Socks and t-shirts.
Oh, I was with my buddy Josh Varner yesterday, and he's a big guy.
Yeah,
and
he's very jealous of his legs.
He sent you a picture of his legs, and you said, "No, I need to see those things moving. Send back a video." And he sent you a video. What's the difference between a photo and them moving legs?
The videos are just more technologically advanced photos. You could see so much more. I wanted to see it.
Wise words, man.
If you think about it, if you break it down, yeah, his quads are gigantic, and it was basically me saying, I want to see you like squatting or doing a leg lift to see what you know, is it genetics? Is it strength? Is it skill?
What did he send you?
I don't think he sent me anything.
Oh, okay. I thought he sent a video.
Maybe.
He said it was a Twitter DM. All right. New Untold story. Remote. And maybe this might be our best remote episode audio-wise. I probably am going to get clowned for saying that.
We'll see. I always think it's fine. And then
We'll see. All right. See you guys. We're back in the office next week.
All right, back in the office. Well, we got merch coming out for Black Friday.
Yeah.
So that'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Please support us. I think it's going to be it's going to be good, and B, if it's a very easy way to show support.
I think I fucked up on one of the merch pieces.
Oh, they're sick, dude.
Yeah, but the one with the blueberry on the back, it says a new untold story.
Don't say that now.
Well, what's the one on the front
say that in the next episode after they buy it.
Well, here's what's it say on the front of the blueberry one? Anybody remember?
I don't know.
It says BRG.
Yeah.
I should have just put a blue raspberry on the back of it.
No.
I couldn't think of what to put on the back of the BRG shirt.
Well,
BRG stands for blue raspberry.
But blue raspberry isn't a thing. It's just a flavor. You can't. It's right. Not.
I could have made a raspberry blue and put it on the back. It says blue raspberry guy with a blueberry on the back.
I thought it just meant blue. Oh wait, yeah.
What the fuck?
That's nonsense. Don't we have significance with blueberries?
Yeah, Violet Beauregard.
Yeah, a blue raspberry. No, people wouldn't know what it is because they've never seen one before.
You're right. It's like seeing a green person.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I shot up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh no, because we're not very good at merch. And I shot up in the middle of the night. I was like, what? Like it was right in front of us. It says BRG on the front and then a blueberry on the back.
All the better.
All the better, yeah.
Yeah. Unique. All the better. Really throw them for a loop. Okay. Yeah. But buy that shirt. And then maybe the next iteration of the shirt will have a blue raspberry on the back. Cool.
Perhaps.